Thursday, June 13th, 2024, 7:14 a.m.
Then everybody's phone's going off, meh. And then you see outside crazy. I'm like, oh my gosh. It was wild. And some places got majorly flooded. They even had a stretch of 95 South at Griffin Road closed down. I mean, the water was coming. The water was definitely coming. But then this morning it was dry in my area. It just all depends on where you live, I think.
Exactly. So just expect more rain today. And it's one of those things where when people try to predict the weather, they can be very vague because on everybody's app it says today 95% chance of rain, right? Yes, it might rain, but you don't know when exactly, and you don't know specifically where it's going to come down hard.
But it is safe, better to be safe than sorry, because I could have got stuck there a lot longer. And you know what? The thing is, by the time I decided to go to my car, I was like, okay, I see little there. I'm good. I'm not going to get soaked. Then some crazy guy with a big old truck, boom, just passes by me. So what does that create? A big old wave. And I literally got wet from my knees down.
Oh, no.
I mean, I'm only 4'11 and a half. So
oh, no, from the knees down.
4 inches above water.
Exactly.
Miami's new home for throwbacks, Power 96, wants you to set sail for the newest island destination from Disney Cruise Line.
Disney Lookout Cay at Lighthouse Point.
With signature offerings and unique experiences, you'll be fully immersed in the beauty of the Bahamas.
Not to mention the magic that comes with your whole Disney cruise vacation. Onboard entertainment, dining, and fun for the whole family.
Enter for your chance to win a tropical dream vacation at sea from Miami's new home for throwbacks. Details online now at power96.com.
Father's Day is this Sunday. Exclusions apply.
Portions of the following program are pre-recorded. Power 96 traffic. The roads to avoid in South Florida right now.
Powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys.
Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Flooding continues on the local roadways this morning. Traveling on Florida's Turnpike, watch out for a disabled vehicle. Heading southbound as you approach Southwest 8th Street. It's over to the right shoulder. And another one out of Palm Beach County on Florida's Turnpike northbound as you exit Okeechobee Road. On the main roads, no major incidents at this time, but as you approach those exit ramps or underpasses, watch out for some flooding in the area. That's traffic. I'm Elia Escobar on Power 96.
Non-stop power. Throwbacks ad-free.
Powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys.
Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Power 96, Miami's new home for throwbacks.
Come on. I see no changes. Wake up in the morning and I ask myself, is life worth living? Should I blast my... Oh, yeah. Some things will never change.
Power 96.
You know the name. You know how we do it.
Miami's new home for throwbacks.
Work that. Go.
Peter, Papa Pig Peppers, Durham Rock Rhyme, Humpty Dumpty fell down. All right, that's enough.
There it goes.
It's Miami's new home for throwbacks. Power 96 DJ Zog.
Evie Unleashed. And the other day, I just made my very first in a long time checkup appointment, my yearly gyno appointment. The thing is, when you have a baby, you're seeing that doctor all the time, especially when it gets closer to the end. And then once you have the baby, then, then following year, you schedule your appointment. So it's been a year. My daughter's a year old.
Yay.
And I'm just kind of a little traumatized.
Why?
I love my doctor. Okay. And she's amazing. She delivered Z and she delivered Amaris.
Do you know her name?
Of course I do.
Okay, just make sure.
I'm not going to say her name. Okay. What are you talking about?
What's the most embarrassing medical question you've been asked? 833-305-9696. I had an embarrassing medical question asked to me, but it's not as embarrassing as that. It's not as intrusive. It's not as intrusive, I would say. But I have had gout issues in the past, so I went to the doctor.
But explain what gout is. Not everybody knows what that is.
Gout is elevated uric acid levels in your joints, and it comes from maybe eating too much meat or too much fish or too much alcohol.
And you're in a lot of pain.
And that right, and so it's almost like like an elevated arthritis.
Yes,
it's really, really bad. And the doctor said, well, how many drinks would you say you have per week? 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 6, 6 to 8. And I'm like...
And he kept going for 2 minutes straight.
Like 10 to 12. And then I'm thinking in my head,
12
I'm
to
like...
14.
And then I'm thinking, hold on a second. When you say drink,
Can you clarify?
Like, how many ounces would you consider a drink? Because, a true story, hold on. Do you consider shots a drink?
Yeah, that's true.
If I have 3 shots, is that 3 drinks?
And then you're like calculating, you're doing math equations.
But of course, then I say it's like, I kind of like average it out. I'm like, maybe 6.
6 what?
Oh,
six times 6?
6 drinks a week, maybe, socially. And then I start justifying why. I'm out at a party or, I'm out playing at a wedding or something like that.
Only when I work 4 times out of the week. So 6 times 4 is...
It starts getting embarrassing, and because the first thing you're thinking is, you're judging me. Are you judging me?
He's trying to find the cure for gout.
Yo, what's the most embarrassing medical question you have been asked? 833-305-9696. How many drinks? Okay, fine. 20.
Ready or not, here I come. Gonna find you and make you want me.
Power 96.
Whatever you want, I said we got it.
Miami's new home for throwbacks.
Good morning, Allie from Hialeah. The most embarrassing medical question that you've been asked?
The question was not embarrassing. It was my sister's answer to the question. I was taken to the emergency room. There were no rooms available, so here I am in the lobby, and this handsome nurse asked me, are you sexually active, like they asked Evie? But you won't believe what my sister yelled in front of everyone. She said, it's been a long time. That's all I'm going to say, DJ. That's all I'm going to say. I'm sorry, Evie.
It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you. Well, it's okay. At least she was being honest, right?
Wow.
Yes, and things haven't changed.
Oh, my.
Lord have mercy.
Well, Allie, thank you so much for the phone call. You have an amazing day. We're praying for you, right?
Yeah, hoping for some activity in your life soon, babe.
Yo, drop your glasses.
She's rude. She's ratchet. With no shame.
Uy, hashtag no filter, papacito.
The Carmen Call is back. Miami's new home for throwbacks. Power 96.
With all this doctor talk, whatever you do, don't disrespect medical professionals.
Ever.
Hello?
Hello, my name is Carmen. Can I please speak to Sean?
Yes.
Hi, I'm the assistant to the assistant to the assistant to Lisette, who hired you to be an escort for the medical conference last week. And I just got I just got off the phone with Dr. assistant, and she said that you yelled at him in front of everyone.
Look,
I don't think it's funny you yelling at a 72-year-old man, Sean.
you don't, that doctor has something wrong with him, man.
Well, hold on a second. What do you mean he had something wrong with him? He's 72. Are you being ageist?
Yeah.
Are you saying that you don't like old doctors?
I'm not ageist, but, if you disrespect a person like that, he just kept on saying that everything was preposterous.
That wasn't your job, though. Your job was
What
do you mean he started? Excuse me. How old are you?
I'm 32.
And you weren't hired to argue. You were hired to escort.
Listen, lady, if you heard the stuff that was coming out of his mouth,
I wouldn't be listening to whatever came out of his mouth. My job wasn't to listen to him.
I have no choice. I'm escorting him around.
Exactly. So keep your eyes open, not your ears.
I'm taking him around. I'm doing my job. I'm doing what I was supposed to do.
Exactly. We hired you to be an extra set of eyes and
So
feet.
what's the problem?
We didn't need your mouth or ears. Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hola, this is Carmen. I believe we were disconnected.
No, we weren't.
No, you insulted a learned doctor. So you need to apologize.
Manners.
Oh, and your manners are top-notch, cursing at a lady.
I don't want to work for this company if this is going to be the way
If what? You can't insult elderly doctors?
The doctor was ridiculous. You're ridiculous. This is a clown show. This is a clown show.
Get more Crazy Carmen at 8:50.
Powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys.
Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Power 96, Miami's new home for throwbacks.
Looking for caller 9 at 833-305-9696 so you can play Evie's Trends with Benefits. Hey, if you're up to date with what's trending, we can take her down. Let's play the game right now. Evie's Trends with Benefits coming up at 8 on Power 96.
Shorty, I know what you need.
Power 96.
The hottest station from coast to coast.
Miami's new home for throwbacks.
Regulators. We regulate any stealing of his property.
Let's go! Live from the Rubenstein Law Studios. Injured in a car accident, Uber or Lyft accident, or slip and fall? Call 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Also open on weekends. Rubenstein Law.
WPOW HD1 Miami, Fort Lauderdale, the Palm Beaches.
Always live on the Odyssey app.
Ava from Little River, you are caller 9.
Okay.
All right, 3 trivia questions about what's trending. If you get more right than Evie, then you win. If she gets more right than you, then she wins. But a tie will go to Evie. She's not going to hear any other questions because, Ava, you're going to kick her out right now.
Get out, Evie.
I'm out, Ava.
What's trending today could be gone tomorrow. Lucky for you, our trends come with benefits. How strong is your IQ for all things trending? Stronger than Evie's? Trends with benefits. Miami's new home for throwbacks, Power 96.
Question number 1. Danielle Bregoli, a.k.a. Bada Bobby, was sworn by the cops, but it was a case of mistaken identity. What talk show did she become famous for saying this?
Catch me outside. How about that? How about that?
What talk show did she say that on?
I don't know.
It's okay. Question number 2. Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen turned 38 today. They became famous very young for being on what sitcom alongside Bob Saget?
Hey, I know it, but I can't think of it. It's the Olsen twins, but
The twins. You remember them?
yeah, the Olsen twins.
3 seconds. If you don't know, we can move on. It's all good.
Okay, move on.
All right, and finally, question number 3. The Florida Panthers will take on the Edmonton Oilers tonight in Edmonton in hockey. What is the name of the official that supervises the game, calls the penalties, and determines the goals? Who is that?
Announcer? I don't know.
Okay, it's all good. All right, here we go. Now it's Evie's turn. Question number 1. Danielle Bregoli, a.k.a. Bada Bobby, was sworn by the cops, but it was a case of mistaken identity. What talk show did she become famous for saying this?
Catch me outside. How about that? How about that?
What talk show did she say that on?
Dr. Phil? Was it Dr. Phil?
That is correct.
Oh!
It was Dr. Phil. Question number 2. Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen are 38 today. They became famous very young for being in what sitcom alongside Bob Saget? What was the name of that sitcom that the Olsen twins were on?
Oh my God, it was a family show and they had like...
I'll give you 3 seconds. 3, 2...
Full House?
What?
Full House?
That is correct. It was Full House.
Oh my gosh, that was so old!
You got lucky. You got so lucky. It was Full House. And finally, question number 3. The Florida Panthers will take on the Edmonton Oilers tonight in Edmonton. In hockey, what is the name of the official that supervises the games, calls the penalties, and determines the goals? Who is that person?
Referee.
The referee is correct.
Yay! My husband's referee. I should have got that right.
Yeah, final score is Evie 3 and Ava 0. Unfortunately, Ava, but listen, Ava, we want you to shout out whoever you want right now. The floor is yours, girl. Go.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to my daughter, Katura Graham. She's a special ed teacher at Arcola Lake, and she got her specialty degree this year. Congratulations, baby!
There we go.
Congratulations.
Awesome. We love that.
That sounds like a winner to me.
Get more trends at 9.
Powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys.
Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Power 96, Miami's new home for throwbacks. Non-stop power. Throwbacks ad-free.
Powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys.
Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Power 96, Miami's new home for throwbacks.
It's Miami's new home for throwbacks. Power 96, DJ Zog.
Evie Unleashed.
Maritza. Do you believe in the saying sharing is caring?
Yes, I do.
Ah, okay.
What if your husband is sharing something with somebody else that's not you?
Well, it depends what he's sharing.
Well, somebody is sharing something and somebody ain't happy about it.
All right, Samantha does not approve of what her husband is sharing with somebody else. So I'm going to play 2 songs and then unreliable relationship advice with me.
Now this one dedicated to the girl with the
Unreliable relationship advice from DJ Saul. He knows nothing. He knows nothing. Literally nothing.
They say sharing is caring, but Samantha does not approve of her husband sharing this. Listen to her voice note real quick.
So the other day I was at my kid's event at school and I saw my husband's coworker and she came up to me and she approached me and she's like, "Hey, how are you?" And she told me that she really enjoyed my soup the other day that my husband had for lunch last week. And I was like looking at her kind of confused, like, what? Like, how did she even try my soup? And she said, yeah, he always shares his lunch with me at the office. And I was like a little confused. I was like, wow. Like in the back of my mind, I was like, why is my husband even sharing anything that I make him with her? So since then, I've, been a little angry and I feel a little betrayed and I feel like my husband's cheating on me. Like, what do you think? Should I say something to my husband or do you think I'm crazy or like,
I have a feeling I know what you're going to say.
Well, I'm glad you know me enough and hopefully my husband knows me enough too. That's dumb. Like, don't be sharing nothing. Don't even look at my husband too long.
And the reason why is because there's a saying that says sharing food with another human being is an intimate act and should not be indulged in lightly. So in other words, that's a very, very intimate moment to be able to be sharing food.
And then his wife made it for him.
Hold on a second though, but let me ask you an honest question. Do you agree that food should be wasted? What if, look, I'm currently like in this situation where portion control is a big deal to me because I'm trying to lose a little bit of weight. What if I'm just eating smaller portions, or he is in this case, and he wants to make sure the food does not go to waste?
Okay, put it back in the container, put it in the refrigerator, then take it home afterwards.
Take home the food that the wife made for you?
No, after you're done with your portion that you're going to eat. There's
Well, and then she says, "Oh, what? You didn't like the food?
No, if you say no, I want to eat half. I'm sure she'd be more understanding of that than understanding of you sharing it with some chick. Just saying.
Apparently they're not Italian because Italian style, everybody shares the food.
We're in America, buddy.
Unreliable relationship advice from DJ Saul. He knows nothing. He knows nothing. Literally nothing.
Power 96.
Whatever you want, I said we got it.
Miami's new home for throwbacks.
Get ready for your chance to win a tropical trip a day. The Caribbean is calling.
Portions of the following program are pre-recorded. Power 96 traffic. The roads to avoid in South Florida right now.
Powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys.
Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Miami-Dade dealing with a disabled vehicle this morning. The traffic report is brought to you by St. Thomas University. Schedule a tour today at stu.edu/visit. Watch out for a disabled vehicle traveling I-95 northbound and the ramp to US 441 affecting the on-ramp right lane. Major delays this morning due to an accident on Florida's Turnpike out of Palm Beach County. This is heading northbound. Right as you approach Roebuck Road, that traffic really stacking up from before Okeechobee Boulevard. It is affecting those 2 right lanes. Emergency crews are at the scene. Local flooding continues on the roadways this morning, and watch out for flooding along the exit ramps and underpasses. That's traffic. I'm Elia Escobar on Power 96.
More Power throwbacks for Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and the Palm Beaches.
Powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys.
Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
South Florida, your throwback station is here.
Yes, sir.
Power 96, Miami's new home for throwbacks.